Well, Danny, when I think about Colorado, and of course you think about produce in Colorado, peaches, cantaloupe, that's the first thing that comes to mind. But I'm learning that we're also known for beans.
Yeah, this really surprises me too, because I think the same thing. Peaches, cantaloupe, that's totally my thing. So yeah, I was definitely surprised by this too. Here's a dry bean recipe that you should try featuring Mayocoba beans in pasta sauce. I want to check this out from Colleen Ferreira in her kitchen.
Okay.
My summer herb garden has totally gone bonkers. I have basil, oregano, cilantro, sage just growing out of everywhere. So many herbs, what am I going to do with all of them? So now I'm doing pasta sauces. We've enjoyed the fresh herbs, so now I'm blending them up and making these delicious pasta sauces that's totally family friendly and so good. So today we're going to be working with a Colorado Mayocoba bean. These beautiful beans you can see here. I've been soaking these overnight and they've plumped up so nicely. I cooked a batch of these. I just simmered them with some salt on the stove for a little bit, and I put them in the blender right here with just some olive oil. So this is going to be the base of a beautiful pasta sauce that we're having for dinner tonight. I'm going to use up a lot of those fresh herbs. Today I'm just going to do basil. I've done oregano, I've done cilantro, I've done a mix of all of them, but guys, this is such a great way to use those fresh herbs and also use some awesome Colorado grown beans as well. So I'm totally calling this my Colorado pasta dish because my fresh herbs that I grew in my own backyard, and then of course the beans that were grown in our backyards here in Colorado. Okay, yum, 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 yum. Beautiful basil going right in there. Now I'm adding a little spinach too because I have really good creaminess, fiber, and protein coming from the beans. I have the fresh herbs, but then I want to add in just a little bit of veggies for the kids. Don't tell them, but that's what moms do, right? We're always packing in the veggies and the protein and the fiber. And did you notice that I'm doing all this in my blender? So blender sauce, nothing beats that. Nothing to clean up after, right? I'm throwing in just a whole clove of garlic and then some fresh lemon. This will be beautiful, bright lemon. That'll work perfect in this dish. Now, if you're boiling pasta, which I suggest you to do as you're kind of making your blender sauce, you can use some pasta water for this. I'm just gonna use some really rich vegetable stock that I have because the salt's in here, there's some more flavors in here. That's gonna add a really nice flavoring to my pasta sauce. So we're gonna blend this up. Beautiful green colors, the beautiful creaminess too coming from those beans. All right, all blended up, perfect, ready to go for pasta. You can see it's just this beautiful green color. I have to take a little try. It's perfect. It's gonna go so well with hot pasta and fresh Parmesan. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use simple spaghetti tonight. And I'm gonna pour this over the hot spaghetti, toss it around, and then at the very last minute, put on maybe some red pepper flakes, some freshly grated Parmesan. That's a dinner full of protein, full of fiber, full of Colorado grown flavors. For more recipes, go to coloradodrybean.org and visit us on social media at Colorado Dry Bean.
Thanks, Colleen. And for this recipe and more delicious ideas for Colorado beans, just go to coloradodrybeans.org.